Hi. So, um, yeah, I put a couple videos on private. You might have seen them when they were up for that hot moment. I just think certain things are meant for private. And to continue my story, everything is going fairly well, but I'm still depressed. Um, for one, I love my daughters being homeschooled, and that's great. I hope she does very well in it. I always wanted to be a teacher. She wants to be a teacher. My mom's like, oh, every little kid wants to be a teacher. Guess what? Come here, little lady. I got a new kitten. Ah, the baby. Little heart. Um, Little purr bucket. Um, and I'm loving my hair. It's amazing how it does come out just like my choppy scissors. It grows unevenly. I really want to like study more about that. And I texted Courtney today. She took me out on a girly date. I've been single and dating. It goes ups and downs. And even my friends, we try to say good mornings to each other sometimes and get it bring a smile to one another's face. Um and things that remind us of them. And I'm sitting here looking at my house. Like my mom said, she loves her house. I love my house and the memories and everything. And I took a moment. I was cleaning the book area and read some books, put some in the bathroom to read. I got to erase the dry erase board. But Smokey is batting at my robe. Um, and For two, Clover's in softball practice, and she did like fib to me and said that I was going to miss her first game. Um, she continues being that way. I'm going to have to say something or stick up for myself. I don't know about stick up for myself. Do I feel like she can do this to me? Do you know? I hold this like so hardcore that like they said, but she said that they said, and then they repeat it is what grandma says. I remember grandpa said that. And then Clover, latched onto it. But we were outside scootering and bike riding or doing something outside, bike riding for Clover. And she ran away from me. And I said, aren't you glad you were born? And she got it twisted, or somebody got it twisted and said that I said to her, I wish you were never born. Like they both have born in it. But I don't know, it's twisted and it's making me, this is a challenge for me. Because I can't call her a liar because then she's just never gonna, even though she'll know deep in her heart, I don't know. If she really believes that I said that, maybe something got twisted. There was a time when a woman in the room said that I was manic. Well, I knew I was manic, but sometimes I don't know everything that's going on. But I wasn't that manic. I wasn't manic that day with Clover. It wasn't a day when I was in the hospital or anything. It was just, she was getting on my nerves. I didn't scream or anything, but I was just like, I don't know, and that doesn't seem right, but I know I didn't. Why would I say that? I'm so happy she was born. And I always thought that. Um, it's and I know I have said that like that's probably the worst pain in the world, and it was a very sharp, throbbing pain, to give birth. That's not why I did it. I wanted to see a child grow up and what they chose and, guide them, treat them and make them feel good and experience emotions, together and separately. Certain things trigger certain things in me. I haven't cried in a very long time, and I cried when Clover was born. Um, it was a happy cry. She was so quiet. And then she was so loud for grandma and me and everybody when like it was taken away from her. She was so adjusted to me. But it was meant to be, and I have faith. I made necklaces, and necklaces symbolize faith. And I found faith in AA this 2 years ago. I do have a new sobriety date. I took a couple shots. And on the 11th of October, I believe. Yeah, the 11th of October. I experienced something that I haven't experienced before. And I wanted to remember it. I was quitting smoking. The cat's name is Smokey, go fig. But I like it. And I don't need to have a baby. I know I mentioned that in the last one that I deleted or put on personal. But I was thinking, and I was cleaning. I relaxed a little bit on that because things got busy. I worked this weekend. And I am writing up and doing taxes for my work this year. I didn't make much, but I did. October was one of the busiest months. I had a gig almost every weekend, and I would have had one for this weekend, but Cecilia's getting married at the Ren Fair. So that's great. Told her if, and that's the thing, like, am I looking for a partner for the end of the world? I guess I am, or I can go to many. You know, why do they call it Generation X? Do we have like, we go back to our exes? And that's why we're so emo. We love them all still. I wonder. And I want to start having meetings at my house. And I did last Thanksgiving, and it hasn't been a full year. But I have a new kitten, and the house looks cute, but there's things that I'm making and things all over. The part of the table is clean. But I do now have not at home, therapy, and once every other week, and JFS worker, Jewish Family Services worker, every other week. And we got charity care the other day for a hospital bill that when they knocked me off my insurance. Yeah, that's what happened the last time I was in the hospital. And you know what? I always say my story can help others. If you know somebody that's trying to get on disability, have them get in touch with me. I had a great lawyer. I waited a year. And it's all coming true. And now I live on my own again, and I do my own things. It's kind of like I go to work. I go to a day program, and we learn. It's kind of like school/work. We take different groups, and they feed us, and we socialize, and we really have a lot of fun there. And some of it is work. It's like a community. And then I come home, have a cup of coffee, and go to the farm sometimes. Not all the time. A lot of times I stay here, work on some stuff before it gets dark, or take a nap. But this age, you're old enough to know what mommy's talking about, warn someone. We have to build trust within each other. Not to say like, I don't know. But I hope you would use your words and tell me. I'm so proud of you for using your words. You do talk a lot more lately. I noticed that. And I appreciate that. So it doesn't have to come fast, but just know mommy's here for you. And I sent her own videos a couple times last time. I'm not going to let the ball drop. I'm going to keep taking them sent because she's not saying no. because I asked her some boundaries the other day about stopping over without calling, and she wants me to call or text to say that I'm coming over. She didn't deny me when I just showed up, so I thought it was okay, and thought it was better than just asking, even though I was asking. We didn't discuss it as a boundary. I should have said that in program today. Damn, I missed it. Can't do everything right, but I think I'm going to an AA meeting at 8 o'clock. I'm probably going to watch a movie until then. Try to watch something. Been watching a lot of funny movies. The Burbs yesterday with Tom Hanks, and Earth Girls Are Easy with Leonard. And yeah, I can say it's been a while. Me and Meredith are back to being friends. Me and Leonard were being friends. It's enough about that right now. But yeah, so I talked to a friend, Corey. Still talk to some of my other friends, just not as much. But there's a Loom show. I watched my last video was like 4 months ago. It was probably about 4 months ago. Actually, the whole winter, not the whole winter. But I really got into the band The Looms, and I forget what I was going to say. Yeah. All right. That's enough for now. But I'm proud of Clover. I'm proud of Grandma. The only thing I wish is that I had more communication, and I work on it daily. I look up videos on how to parent sometimes when there's issues. I'm always trying to strengthen, and I want to develop my relationship with God more. I can't seem to get this routine in order, to be able to hold a job and to be able to just live life. So I started making a couple of things. I'm going to sell some stuff at the Ghost Mart coming up. That's a marketplace we have here in Atlantic City area that does music and marketplace. And this is going to be their holiday one in December 13th. And there is a December 13th in this month. I have to say I was suicidal on a December 13th years ago, whenever it was, like 3 years ago. And it was some weird, I almost don't even remember it. Like I block things out when I get like that. Like there's definitely a couple things that I had blocked in the past that I've worked out with my therapist. But yeah, and I was planning it. And it had something to do with the island and Nightmare Before Christmas, and I don't know. But I have to tell myself things aren't that bad. It could be worse. It's coming together. We just have to be respectful. And last week she said she was bored, and I don't know, she was coloring. I'm going to bring her a new coloring book this time. But I don't want to overwhelm her. Apparently I give her anxiety. But last time she told me what she was doing in school, she said gravity. And then I asked her about it later, and she's like, I don't remember that. I didn't tell you that. She does little lies like that that get me. And I have these stickers. I want to say, you're a little lion. Like lions, plus we're lions, we're Leos. Yeah. But you got this. And you are enough. Love and light your way. Hey. How do I turn this stuff off? I was just editing end stream.